If you're watching this video, you've probably facing the same problems that other JK owners and myself have faced when switching to aftermarket headlights on our Jeeps. And that is the pattern crossing too soon before it hits the road, which could be dangerous because it creates a narrow beam of light which can hinder your drivability and sight at night. So I'm making this video to show you what I did to fix that. And technically I haven't tested yet, so it might not work, but if it does, hopefully it helps you. Some of the tools that you'll need is a torque spit driver. It's pretty small. I'm not sure the exact size, but when they're this small, they usually come in a pack, so just try out whichever works. Next thing you'll need is a flathead screwdriver and a box wrench. I'm using 5/8. That's not the exact size that you need, but I'm pretty sure the size you need is somewhere in metric, but I don't have that, so use what you got. First thing you need to do is remove the grill. Now, you probably have already done this, but for the guys that maybe bought their Jeep with the headlights on already or had someone else install them, I'll go over how to remove the grill and the lights and everything first so that we're all on the same page. First thing you want to do is remove the grill, and by doing so, there's this tab, there's 6 of them that hold the grill on, 6 across the top. What you want to do is take your screwdriver. Now there might be an actual tool for this, I'm not sure, but this is what I did. Take the screwdriver and stick it right there in this indent and twist, which will help this part come off. Now the grill is plastic, so you can pull from underneath the grill to lift this up out of it. Once you get those off, you're going to want to remove the fog lights. Now you don't have to remove the actual fog lights. It's just a tab here. You pull the red tab and then you depress this button right here and it comes off. Once you get that, you got this tabs. Let's see. There's about 4 tabs underneath the grill that you want to pop out from underneath. Now this might be a little tough, but so you might want to put some elbow into it, but if you feel like you're breaking it, stop. If not, and you want to keep going, go for it, but it's going to be on there pretty tough. Once you get that off, you're going to want to remove your headlights. Your headlights are held in by 4 screws, right here, right here, right here, and right here. Once you remove that, your whole headlight unit is going to come out. Then you're going to want to remove your headlights. Same thing. Move the red tab from one side to the other, and then depress this green button and it'll come off. Now for the sake of time, I've already loosened everything because it takes me about 10 or 15 minutes to do this. So for the sake of the video, I already loosened everything. You're going to want to take this bracket off right here, and you do so by removing this right here, the vertical adjuster screw, and then there's 2 more screws right here that you want to remove, and you have to get to them through the back here using your box wrench. Since the camera is already hooked up on a tripod, I'll show you what the screw actually looks like. And you want to go in there. You want to make sure you go in a pattern, not pulling one out too soon or too late. That way, because this is just plastic, you don't want that to break or bend. So once you get that, once you remove the actual bracket, you're going to want to pull off the screw that is at the, let's see here, that is at the 4 o'clock position for the passenger side, and on the driver's side it's going to be at the 7 o'clock position. So you want to get this and be careful. There might be a proper way to do this. This is how I did it. You wiggle it slowly and then that should come off. The piece that you pulled off, you want to replace it with an aftermarket. I'm sorry, not aftermarket. You want to replace it with an OEM adjuster screw. I got mine from the dealership for about $350. The part number is, let's see if you can see that there. And if you can't see, it is 5507-8114 AA TAC 001. That is the part that I use to replace it. So I did my driver's side already, now my passenger side, so this might take a while. So sorry about that. So the hole that you pulled out the original screw right here, you want to take your new adjuster screw and push it through from behind. Same way you pulled it out. And you wiggle it around a little bit, and it should be a snug fit. Once you get that, you just throw everything back all together. This might take a while. If you notice, the new screw and the replacement screw aren't exactly the same thread. So this might go against the grain for some of you guys, but for this application, I'm pretty sure it's alright. It's not a critical part of your vehicle where if you're rolling down the road, something might happen. So to me, I say it's alright. And it's plastic, so it'll mold to it. You'll notice that adjusting this is a little bit tougher, a little bit more firm than the OEM one. But for this application, I'm pretty sure it's alright. Once you put everything back in, everything's reverse order. Make sure you go in a certain pattern. Don't want to bend the ring too much. And once you get it all in, wait till night. I'm not sure the exact DOT standards for it. I'm not sure if there is a DOT standard. Maybe that's why we don't have the horizontal adjuster screws, only the vertical. But there's plenty of stuff online about how to set your headlights or how you want your beam pattern, so you can look that up. And this is the finished product. I put everything back in here. You got the 4 screws. You got the original vertical adjustment screw right here. Now keep in mind, this is the driver's side, so everything's flipped backwards. And at the 7 o'clock position is the new screw. Now, let me scooch you back here a little bit. You could probably get away with not buying a new adjuster screw. If you remember, or if you're doing this, you'll notice that this screw that we replaced it with, when you screw it out, it'll actually adjust the headlight. I was doing it and I was like, hey, you know what, why not just do that? I was thinking about it. Well, each time I want to adjust it, I would have to take the headlight off, put it back on, adjust it, take the headlight off, put it back on, keep adjusting. To me, that just seemed like too much work, so I just used the actual replacement screw that I got. And everything, you just put it back together in reverse order. Hopefully it works. I haven't tried it yet, but if it does, I hope this video helps you. And that's it. Thank you.